Hello, welcome back to the Spider's Web, and in this video we're having a Road 2 video, and hopefully we'll get this one right. This is the second time I've done it within 100 yards. My phone decided it was going to cut out. Don't know why. Anyway, yeah, we're going to my dad's. I'm doing this today because, as you may be able to hear in the background, it's raining a little bit, so I'm not having my windows open because, well, I don't like getting wet. So I want to apologise first of all for not being online too often. I think the BMR thing has gone, to be honest. It's not that I've lost interest, it's just that I've missed a few weeks, and yes, I know I've done more than more minis than what's the word I'm looking for? More minis than the amount of weeks we've had, but you know, if I can't do something, I might as well stop. I've just had a few of those kind of weeks. Now, I've not been feeling too good. Alan's not been feeling too good. Or we've just been that bogged down with stuff that we've not had a chance to do anything. So I've not really done much in the line of painting or any hobbying whatsoever. One thing I did do, however, last week, as you can see, the weather, sudden change in the weather has triggered me asthma. My chest is tight. See, I've had my medication, but my chest is tight today. And I'm not feeling too comfortable, but I need to get to my dad's. Ah well. So, what was I saying? Oh yeah, last week it was my daughter's birthday on the Monday, and the following day was my mum's anniversary. It's been 5 years since we lost her. And in order to keep myself occupied, my mind occupied, I built a piece of D&D terrain for a one-off encounter that I decided to do with my daughter, Ali, and my daughter's fiance, Danny. Now, my daughter Rebecca and Danny have never ever played D&D before. I have never been a DM before. It was an interesting thing for me. As I say, I've never done it before, and I think Rebecca and Danny enjoyed it. They were going out saying they might like to try it. Try it again. Whether they do or not, I don't know, but I think they enjoyed it. But I built, as I say, a piece of terrain. It was basically the main encounter area, set in a tomb, and well, what we call it, it's not a tomb, it's another place where they put the sarcophagi. Is it a tomb? I don't know, I can't remember. Anyway. Oh dear. Oh. My sinuses are playing up, my asthma's playing up. Oh dear Lord, this is a good day. A good day. Anyway. As I was saying, yeah, I built up this piece of terrain. I did it sort of kind of like based around DM Scotty's 2.5D system, but it was just a one piece of foam core, a big piece of foam core. In fact, I had a big sheet of it, cut it in half, glued both halves together, and then I started, I curved inch squares in it, and then covered it in PVA, watered down PVA and toilet paper, and painted it up, and it looked alright. You know, it did the job for what I needed it for. Whether or not it's the right way or a good way of doing it, I don't know, but it served its purpose. That's all that I was interested in. Now, whether we'd use it again, I don't know. You never know what's going to happen. You never know what's going to happen. But they seem to enjoy it. Let's put it that way. So that's kept me busy last week, as well as what do you call it, the studio and various other things. Like I said, I've not been too good. I've just been feeling really exhausted and tired. I had the 2 weeks off in July. It doesn't seem to have helped much. I think I really needed more, but I may take more time off shortly. I don't know yet. It's just getting to the stage where I really, when I get in, I just can't be bothered doing anything. So I'm not struggling for ideas. I'm not giving up on my channel, but it's just at the moment I just don't have any get up and go, as it were. Well, get up and goes, got up and buggered off. So I'm coming in and just wanting to lounge in front of the TV and watch some DVDs, that kind of thing. I don't watch TV, but in fact I can't watch TV. No aerial. So I just sort of like sit and watch DVDs and stuff like that, and it's really at the moment getting here because I just can't be bothered. I have absolutely not inspiration, but no inclination rather to do anything. Hopefully that will change shortly, because I've got as I said in the last Road 2 video when I was coming home from Wrightington, sorted out the basics of a Patreon page, but before I do that I want to get back into the swing of doing the videos. Seems to be a vicious circle at the moment. The weather's not helping. It took me all my time today to force myself to do a water change on the fish tank, which I've not abandoned, but neglected slightly over the last couple of weeks. I've not done a water change for about 2 or 3 weeks now, and really shouldn't do that. So water change was done today. I did a 50% water change. So hopefully they'll feel a little better. I think we've lost one of the last of the guppies. I've not seen that one in there for a couple of weeks. Well, not a couple of weeks. I've not seen that there for a couple of days rather, so I think that's gone. Didn't see it when I was doing the water change, because I had a good look round. So it must have gone up the intake pipe into the filter, so I'll have to strip that down, I think. Things to do and so little energy. I've not even been to the art club for about 4 weeks. I can't be bothered. But we have started doing another roleplay game. We started it last Friday, and it's a modern day supernatural one. I'm not filming it because I want to get into the story rather than actually more bothered about what's going on with filming and watching the cameras and that kind of thing. So I want to I'm trying to enjoy this one, but yeah, we're enjoying that. We had the second evening of it on Friday evening, and yeah, it was fun. It's set in Detroit. Ali plays a punk witch. I play a 60-odd-year-old priest. Scragger is playing a half-demon lawyer. Niall, as his wont, he's playing a werewolf, but he only came into it on Friday because he couldn't make it last Friday. Steve's the DM, and Anita, well, she's mad on the books and TV series, the Dresden Files, so she's decided she's going to play Harry Dresden. So you can just imagine how much fun we're having. At the moment, my character's a little bit in the background of things, being a supportive character more than anything else, because I'm not one that has any magical or supernatural properties, so I'm just trying to weigh everything up at the moment to see what's going on. But yeah, it's a good story, but unfortunately you're not going to see it, so it's worth time me going into it. But yeah, it is fun. Our usual RPG D&D story with Geld and Krusk and all that. That will be continuing on Tuesday evening. We didn't go last week because, as I was my mum's anniversary night, being at home that day, and hopefully trying to have a games night or something with my daughter, and just to keep our minds off things. My daughter's doing brilliantly at the moment. She's currently, her and her fiance Danny, currently house hunting. They've had a few viewings of houses, so they're on the way to getting their own place. I hope they find something they like. And you may notice, which I don't know whether you've noticed or not, well, probably noticed when it's quiet, Ali's not so come with that one. Ali's not with me because she's gone to watch rugby with her mum. So it's an under-19s match this afternoon at the DW Stadium at Wigan, so I think she's gone to her mum's, or she's gone with her mum rather, not to her mum, she's gone with her mum to watch this match. So much paint dry myself. And if I got my backside in gear and started painting models, I can do that, but I'm not doing it. I know. What was I saying? Oh yeah, Ali's also been making some, or showing a little interest in the Conan game, so we may get that up on the table soon and have a game of that. We'll be doing one that's what you call it, probably a two-player one, so we can concentrate on what we're doing more than actually trying to use more than one character, because if I play the evil warlord, the big bad guy, then I don't think it's going to be too easy for Ali to control multiple characters. So I'm trying to pick a two-player scenario to play, if of course she's wanting to play it. One thing as well, if you have Conan, you may be aware that there's a new Kickstarter starting on Tuesday. That's the 5th of September. It's only going to be lasting 5 days, and it's for book. If you've not got Conan and you missed it the first time and you've got a little bit of spare money, by a little bit I mean a lot of spare money, have a look at the Kickstarter, because there's various things you can do with this. Because we've just not just got the book, but we've also got an all-in pledge as well, so you can get everything for Conan if you missed the previous Kickstarter and you want to get your hands on certain things. So just have a look on Kickstarter, Monolith, Conan by Monolith. It might be worthwhile. I know I'm definitely going for the book. I mean, the majority of the stuff that's in the book is going to be on the website, but it's nice to have the book, if you know what I mean. It's nice to have everything in a handy little thing that you can just have at the side of you on the table, that you can skip through and have a nose in, have a read and look at pretty pictures, that kind of thing. So I'll definitely be going for that. I think it's $18 just for the book. It might sound a little bit expensive, but it's worth it. If the quality of this book is anything like the quality of the minis and everything, it's worth it, because they're really nice minis in Conan, and everything about Conan, apart from the original English translated rule book, I found it absolutely fantastic. You know, I'm not fussy. I don't look at everything thinking, oh, that's not quite right, slag it off. I'm not like that. I see the effort that goes into making these things, and I don't expect everything to be perfect. As long as it's usable, in my opinion, that's all that matters. You know, I've seen people getting worked up because a spear on a miniature is slightly bent. Dip it in hot water, it won't be bent for much longer. You know, it's simple. There's always things you can do around it. You know, I've used minis that are broke, I've used minis that are not. I don't care. You know, it's not the important part of the game. Oh, well, there we go. You can hear I'm near my dad's car. Anyway, so to close, if you're interested in the Conan Kickstarter, it begins on Saturday. Sorry, begins on Tuesday. I'm not sure what time it begins, but have a look. Have a look from Tuesday, but it's, as I say, it's only on for 5 days. So it'll be Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then closes Saturday. So or possibly closes Sunday, depending on how they manage or how they class the days. If they start in the evening, it might close on Sunday. I don't know, but yeah, give it a look if you're interested in Conan. Game from Monolith. If you're not, don't bother. But I'm here at my dad's, so better say farewell. So until next time, as always, take care, God bless, and bye for now.